Okay, let's get this straight. In no form or shape am I siding with R. Kelly or defending him. On a scale of 1 to 10 of him being guilty, I think he's way above 15 on that scale. I'm not an R. Kelly hater. In fact, I like a couple of his songs. Thank God It's Friday, Step in the Name of Love, Real Talk, Trapped in the Closet, Hands Off Time. I enjoy his lyrics in Make It Rain remix. I believe I can No, neither am I a fanboy for my judgment to be clouded. As I said, I think he's guilty. But I see no fault in him because the problems, yes, problems, are with other factors. First, the Justice Department. In 1994, R. Kelly married Aaliyah and she was 15 at that time. A year later, the marriage was annulled. Let's start with this. My country, Nigeria, is a backwater country. And I still heard about this R. Kelly and Aaliyah's marriage like 6 years later, around 2000. Every one of us back then heard about R. Kelly. If someone like me in Nigeria heard about it, nobody in America can say they have never or they don't know or they have never heard about R. Kelly and all this talk about him. But back to the Justice Department. 1994 or 1995, nothing happened to R. Kelly. I don't even think he got a slap on the wrist. He was married to Aaliyah for 1 year and we all know he did everything a new husband is supposed to do to a new wife, right? So why wasn't he locked up again? So if nobody's going to lock him up, why will he not continue what he's doing? Now we fast forward all the way to 2008. R. Kelly was charged with 14 counts of child porn and a video with him screwing an underage girl, not to mention him pissing on her. This one I will not agree if anyone say they never heard about this one. Boondocks' first episode should be about this, right? Heck, Dave Chappelle made a career of this. He made not one but 2 videos he called Pissing on You, and somehow R. Kelly was acquitted of all charges because A, they couldn't prove that guy on that video was R. Kelly, and B, because they couldn't fully tell how old this girl was. Everybody in that court must be 100% blind. Anyone that wants to claim he's not guilty of that, go and watch the tapes and tell me that's not the pipe pass screwing that girl. Yes, I watched it. Don't ask me why. The internet is a very beautiful place if you are bored or lonely. Again, this nigga walked free. And now we're in 2019. Will he walk free again? I don't know, but I'm going to make a bet right here, right now. If R. Kelly walks free, we're going to hear about this story or another story like this in the future involving him and some underage girls. Maybe 10 or 8 years from now. Now, my number 2 problem is going to be the women or the underage girls. A lot of people are going to get upset with this, but please bear with me. If you're going to tell me these underage girls were like walking on the street and R. Kelly driving with his van, then he saw them, they like opened the door and snatched them up the street and took them to his house and did whatever he wanted to do with them, I will totally agree with you on this. But you're telling me R. Kelly walked up to these underage girls, flirted with them, and they used their 2 legs to go and be staying with him. I'm not going to ask where R. Kelly and these underage girls met, but after like the 2nd and 3rd time R. Kelly tried to get in contact with you and somehow you didn't let your parents know, you knew what you were doing, okay? But that's not the case. Let me concentrate on one of these girls. She said she was 19 or 20 dating R. Kelly for like 11 months on and off, right? And in that time, I'm very sure she moved into his house. The problem I have with some ladies, you start dating a guy and you just move into his house. Of course, he's going to beat you black and indigo. You have no higher authority in your life to answer to. And some of you guys are going to say, what am I talking about? They have their parents, duh. And I'm going to say their parents that are their friends, right? In my country, if you like be 25 years old or if you like be 29 years old and for some reason you are living with your parents and somehow you give them a hint that you want to move in with your boyfriend, holy shit, they will beat that spirit out of you far worse than any boyfriend can ever do. And God save you don't have senior brothers that will deck you, that will take the honor in decking you well. If you like, let your boyfriend be Bill Gates. That's not going to happen, and in some ultra universe that happens when your people come to get you. Oh, they come to get you and you are living with them. Trust me. If a kid knows he can get away with 18 or 2, one day he's going to do some seriously dumb shit. Ladies, if you are dating someone and just moved into his house without him marrying you, there's a high chance he's not going to value you or respect your family. And I'm not trying to preach here, but if you don't put value on your own life, nobody's going to. Look, if you are underage and you moved into your very old boyfriend's house, You are very stupid. Because if you are smart, you would know this is something you keep on the low key. If you like being America or being China, you know this is something you keep on the low key. Now, 50 women spoke against R. Kelly, and yes, I do have a problem with that. His ex-wife Andrea Kelly, which I don't know why she's still using R. Kelly in her name, is among the women who spoke out against him. Now, his wife is the only lady I think I can give a free pass. You married him, and despite all the shit you went through, you wanted to still be a good mother or a good wife and stayed with him despite all the abuse and stuff like that. And maybe because you didn't want your kids to grow up in a broken home. And maybe not to seem like a complete asshole, I would give the next four or five ladies after her a free pass. But the remaining 45, nope. Eesh. That's because people talk and women talk. So all of you guys are going to claim that you don't know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that said this is about this guy that you want to date. Let me explain. If you are dating a bad boy or a bad girl, somehow you are going to meet somebody that knows a lot of things about that person and you are going to hear it. What am I saying? Even if you are dating a good person, somehow some people are going to bring stories about that person for you to hear. But here, all you 45 women are going to say you didn't hear anything. And if you are going to say you heard but you did not believe, so you went ahead and you saw it's true, please tell me, what do you want us to do now? Let's look at it in this messed up way. If you keep telling your friend that his girlfriend, there's a rumor that she beats her boyfriend up a lot, it's almost everywhere, or you just heard a little bit about it and you told him, and yes, I said boyfriend, he totally refused to listen to anything you said. He says it's all lies, just rumors. 5 months later, he's calling you and telling you that she's beating the shit out of him. What will you do apart from saying I told you so? Now, my last problem is with the parents, the ones that brought their children to R. Kelly for him to train them and make them a star. What on earth is wrong with you people? You want R. Kelly to make your child a star. Pause. R. Kelly did not make his own kids a star. R. Kelly did not make his cousins or nephews stars. So why is he going to do that for your own kids? To my Nigerian people, please think about this. Let me put it in this way. Imagine if you are hearing in the news that a man is crying that he gave Two-Face his daughter for him to train them, but instead he got her pregnant. Everybody is going to say the father is not serious. Everybody saw this coming. That cannot even be news. What will be news is that a girl went to Two-Face place or she went for training and she didn't come out pregnant. That will be news. Look, you are either evil because you knew R. Kelly was going to do this to your own daughter, or you are just very stupid not to see this coming. So that's that. Am I going to stop listening to his music I like? Nope, not really. Does that mean I support him? Nope. The money he has made from those songs and the ladies and fame he's gotten from those songs are not just going to go back to where they came from if we stop listening to his songs. Heavens, on Spotify, his songs jumped 16% when all of this started, and the artists that are pulling down their songs they have made with him are just being, well, funny, because none of them are going to return the money they made from those songs. That is all I have to say about R. Kelly. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe to Diamondograph because that really helps a lot, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay diamond, people.